Alright, in this Tackle Tuesday video, I'm going to talk about boats. When it comes to fishing tackle, the boat is probably your most expensive piece if you own one. I know a lot of you don't own boats, and some of you that can afford a boat can't afford a boat like this. However, there are a few of us that can own a boat like this, or you can save up over time and get a boat like this. It's not that hard. If I can do it, you can do it at some point in time. Now first, let me talk about where I live. I am in the middle of catfish country. I am close to some very good catfishing lakes. We got Fort Loudon, you got Watts Bar, even Milton Hill, Cherokee, Douglas. We have a whole bunch of lakes around where I live. Also, this is a central point. If I go south, you got the Chick, you got Guntersville, you got Wheeler. If you go across the mountains to the east, you have Santee Cooper. If I go west, I've got the Cumberland River and the Great Mississippi River. In fact, the Cumberland River is where the Tennessee state record came out of recently. And if I go north, I got the James River, I got the Ohio River, and a bunch of pay lakes that are stealing catfish out of our waterways. So every direction I go are great catfish lakes. And I want to highlight this dealership that's in the middle of all of this with me. It is Marine Specialists. Now, Steve here at Marine Specialist is trying his best to keep a catfish boat in stock at all times. Right now he has two catfish boats. He has this 21-footer, and then he has a 24-footer that's inside the building. And as you guys know, I have an Excel Bay Pro, and I really do like that boat. Excel is building really good boats. So I figured I'd take you guys to this lesser known dealership to show you the catfish boats that are in stock. And the first thing I'm going to do is address the elephant in the room. Yes, this boat has a back deck. A lot of you that watch my videos and are subscribed to my channel know that I don't like back decks in a catfish boat. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is talk about the positives of having a back deck in a catfish boat. And the first one actually has to do with me. I like to musky fish, and since I'm a fishing guide as well, I like to take people out to try and catch muskies. And it's a good idea to have as much deck space as you can to go for muskies. So having a back deck is an actual advantage if you're wanting to go for something that's not a catfish. And these catfish boats are definitely bigger than your average bass boat, so you have a lot more space to cast musky lures. So in essence, these retail catfish boats are also musky boats. Not only can you use the back deck for something like that, you also have the giant live wells. If I can get this to open. Nope, I gotta get to the other side. I will get it open eventually. Oh! These catfish boats come with absolutely enormous live wells. Now, the live well is really meant for tournaments. However, the secondary use of it is for bait. You could keep absolute giant suckers in here for live bait fishing for muskie, or flathead catfish, or blue catfish. You could have hundreds of bluegill in here, bullheads, and maybe even with a little modification, skipjacks. So it is useful to have something like this in the back of the boat. Now I got to lock this down because Steve is actually taking this boat to show to somebody tomorrow. They just got this one in, and it may already be sold. Funny enough, a lot of the other designs here, like the seat and the console, are the same that's on the Bay Pro. However, it's a wider boat, so you have more room to walk around in it. And you can configure this boat in multiple different ways. This one just happens to be a center console, but you can get a side console. And one of the things that Excel will actually do, they will push that side console up as forward as possible, which is a really cool thing. They also have a bench where you have storage right here with a nice bench to sit on. And I saw a guy post a picture of the 24-foot boat, and he had a bench, and another bench in front of the console. So you can literally turn this into a lounging boat if you wanted to. I do believe this is the storage they put the bench on. This can go right here or even in the back of the boat. And they may actually make a shorter version of this as well if you don't want one that's that big. And as you can see here, giant front deck with some storage, which is kind of blocked off, but what's behind this storage is the gas tank. So you really don't want to, have stuff bumping into the gas tank all the time. So they do have a giant pan in there to make this one giant compartment. Now Steve here at Marine Specialist, he likes to add things to his order that are usually better than the base. Like for example, on this one, we have an aluminum trailer. And I kind of agree with him that aluminum trailers are better. And that's because I want to go back to the ocean for the mullet run again to see if I can catch some snook or tarpon or another giant jack. The inshore fishing was definitely fun, and for saltwater, you want to have an aluminum trailer. And with this being a 21-foot boat with a giant live well in the back, you really do need to have dual axles. Although the single axle on my Bay Pro 203 has been fine, outside of the little bearing issue that happened that was covered under warranty, it's been a great trailer. It rides on the road great. I can't say that about my past boats like my Pro Cat. Now let me see if I can show you guys the bigger boat real quick. And here's the 24-footer with dual consoles. And look at that green. I really, really like that green color. And that's what's on the side of the boat, although it's probably not coming out too well on the camera. And as you can see with the forward consoles, you got all kinds of space in the back. This is a very nice boat that cannot fit in my garage. Alright, I actually have two reasons why I'm here doing this. The first reason is Marine Specialist, or Steve, and his workers have been the absolute nicest dealership that I've ever had to deal with. They have definitely helped me out multiple times before and after owning my Bay Pro 203. So I'm doing this as a giant thank you for them being such an awesome dealership. So definitely check them out and tell them, definitely check them out. Definitely check them out and let them know the Fishing with Billy channel sent you. He actually knows Milton Hill Bill too, so you have to be specific like that. And the second reason is to get some of this Simply Green all-purpose cleaner. This stuff does really, really good for getting gunk off a boat. Okay guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. It is a little bit different than what I've done in the past. And it may actually be hints to some things coming in the future. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit that little notification bell to get notified when my videos go up. Currently, I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. One is a Tackle Tuesday video, and then Thursday is going to be a main fishing video. And I've been doing shorts on Sunday. This can change at any time, so it's best to have that notification bell clicked. And, as always, I want to actually thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. I know you might actually hear this more than once at the end of a video, but I really want to catch a flathead. So I'm probably going to be flathead fishing as soon as it starts warming up some. Which means I might actually publish some channel catfish videos because they don't always bite. So wish me luck, and thank you again for watching. Hope to see you next time.